You're listening to Proper Fucked. Series 1, Episode 10, Wednesday, Part 2. As I stared up at the rust-covered roof, contemplating my life choices, I could feel blood running down the back of my throat, and I wondered why I chose this week to play dice with the devil. One of Reg's goons was in the back keeping an eye on me, and I could hear him. Reg, in the front barking orders, like someone had messed with his plans. Good old Nigel.
Hello, sunshine.
Suddenly the van stopped, but no one said a word. Just the sound of the ticking of the engine cooling in the rain. Uncle Reg got out of the van, calm, steady, like a man arriving at his own coronation. No shouting, no threats, just 2 words.
Bring him.
And Wes obeyed. Wes dragged me out of the van, my ribs still on fire, and my shirt stiff with Nigel's blood. And then the air hit me. It was sharp, like diesel mixed with salt. As they towed me from the van, each step scraped my skin, the concrete biting at my heels. They threw me headfirst into the warehouse. As I looked up, there were crates stacked to the rafters, armed men pacing the aisles like a cathedral of nightmares. This was it. The deal of deals.
Let's go, Reg. Shipment's here. I want my cut. Patience, Andy. You don't rush history. You give yourself a coronary. He's got my files.
Every rifle tilted my way. My knees nearly gave. Reg just smirked. The sign of a man who already knew the ending.
Files, cuts, shares. Always so bloody nervous. That's your problem. My problem, Reg, is trust, and you don't have it. Or maybe you were never meant to.
And at that moment, the air changed. You could feel it. Like the seconds just before lightning strikes. Big A's jaw tightened, his men shifting their weight, fingers brushing against triggers. And Reg just stood there, calm as a priest at confession, his eyes locked on Andy. And then his hand twitched. That tiny, lazy twitch that meant the world was about to split in half. And then it did.
Fuck it.
Lead tore through the air, crates bursting open, the powder blooming white like snow in hell. Men slipping, screaming, dying in clouds of their own product. Big A went down, bellowing like a beast, shot in his pen. His empire crumbling in the dirt. And then quiet. Smoke suspended in the air. All the men had scattered and run away, which left just me and him. I heard some shuffling by some crates at the other side of the warehouse. The kind of sound that tells you you're not alone. The air was thick with smoke and burnt powder. Every echo felt like it came from everywhere at once. Somewhere in this maze, Reg was moving, slowly, patient. The wolf hadn't gone. He was circling, waiting for the stag to stumble.
Your old man wouldn't have lasted without me, Jack. Never. His ideas were soft. Things that bury men.
His voice rumbled through the rafters. Calm, yet cruel.
And Amber? She slipped me once, the bitch. I'll give her that. Quick and clever. But not yours to save. Never yours. She used you, boy. Like she uses everyone.
His footsteps circling, mine stumbling.
You want the truth? Fine. Amber's alive. Slip me back at your flat. You've been chasing a ghost. That wasn't a ghost. She's out there, laughing at your boy.
It was like a knife in my stomach. Not from disbelief, from knowing he wasn't lying. He'd known all along. The cleanup, the yak, the whole bloody performance. He let me drown in it, while she walked free. Every word, every favor, every threat, all part of his show.
And your dad? He's breathing too. Kept him on ice, where I wanted him.
Everything inside me just twisted tight. I stood up from behind the crate, slowly. No more hiding. No more ghosts. That was it. Time to see me for who I really am.
You bastard liar!
He launched at me, hitting me like a train. We spun, crashing through crates, powder spilling, the floor buckling under the pressure. His hands clamped around my throat. He slammed my head against the concrete, my vision pulsing black. His coat stank of smoke and petrol.
Just like your dad. Soft. Weak.
He spat the words into my face, hot and venomous. His weight was pressing down on me like a tombstone. I tried to shove back, but he was stronger. His hand cracked across my face. My grip slipped. And that's when I heard it. His gun falling from his coat. It fell between us and span once before resting on its side. We both clocked it. Reg grinned. His smile read mine before I had the chance to move. He lunged again, driving his elbow into my ribs, forcing the air out of my lungs. I clawed for the gun, fingertips brushing against the cold metal, as his hands clamped around my wrist, crushing it like pipework. He was winning. His breath, raspy and hot. His face twisting into something almost triumphant. I felt my world closing in. The concrete beneath us was shaking with the weight of it all. Nigel, Amber, and my dad. Everything he had broken. Then something snapped inside me. Fear, grief, years of carrying a name I didn't ask for. All broke loose. At once. I managed to thrust my hand up under Reg's chin, forcing his face towards the rafters. I reached for the gun with everything I had. I twisted my body, and my palm found the grip. Reg's eyes flared with rage and panic. He pushed down on me, trying to smother me. I pushed back, and then instinct took over. I turned my wrist, forced the gun into his chest. Then I pulled the trigger. The blast tore the air apart. For a moment, his grip held, and then it faltered. A sound, half growl, half whimper, slipped from his tobacco-stained lips. His weight collapsed, pinning me down until I shoved him off. His eyes had been knives a second ago. Now they were like black glass. Empty, staring past me and nothing. Reginald Stone, the wolf, the bastard in a camel coat. My curse. Finally. Still. Big A, Reg, their men, all gone to ash and silence. The deal of deals burned away, which just left me and the stick, still heavy in my pocket. I limped into the night carrying ghosts. Nigel's laugh, Amber's whisper, and my father's shadow. Back home, a whiskey in my hand, and my shirt still stained. But no Nigel, no Reg, just me. My heart froze. It could have been anyone. A ghost, the police, an executioner. The room fell silent. Even the ticking of the clock stopped. I stared at the door, thinking maybe this was it. And then I thought, one more roll of the dice wouldn't hurt. Dad!
Did you see me firing the gun? It was awesome.
Yeah, I know. I absolutely loved it. It was perfectly reckless.
Reckless? Nah, that was art, mate. Graceful like a swan. If swans swore like builders.
He's right, Joel. For once in his life, the Pratt almost looked professional.
Yeah, well, I think I...
Quiet, boy. Let Joel finish. You only embarrass yourself.
Fellas, easy. You two really should kiss and make up, do you know that? I'm going to do the outro and then we're going to talk. You've been listening to Proper Fact. Written and voiced by me, Joel Harding. Music and sound design by Mackenzie Morris. Don't forget to give this podcast a follow. Proper Fact is an independent production. All rights reserved.
Oh yeah, nice. I like it.
Shut up, boy.
And before we wrap up, I would like to thank Mackenzie Morris again. Without him, none of this would have been possible. And of course, you, the listeners. This has been one hell of a journey, and I thank you for joining me along the way. I would like to dedicate this series to my father, who unfortunately passed away unexpectedly earlier this year. It means the world to me to be able to share this with you in his memory. Thanks again for listening. From all of us.
Bye, everybody.
Be good, or I'll find ya.
Bye. This has been Proper Fact. See you next time.